What is happening, Trendix fam? Get ready for a wild ride because today's news is absolutely fire. First up, we've got a developing story out of Illinois that has sent shockwaves through the political landscape: the assassination of Charles James Kirk. But the story of Charles James Kirk doesn't end with his tragic death. We're going to dig deep into the controversial rhetoric that defined his public life and explore the powerful arguments that his violent speech may have contributed to his violent end. This is a conversation you need to hear. Then, we shift gears to honor a life dedicated to discovery and preservation. We're talking about Charles Darwin James III, a renowned archaeologist whose passion for the past shaped his incredible career and touched the lives of many. His story is one of passion, family, and enduring legacy. And finally, in a twist that's got everyone talking, a school board is reconsidering a decision that could have cemented a controversial figure in local history. What will the Lynden School Board decide about Charles James Kirk Day? Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Tragedy strikes the political arena. Charles James Kirk, a prominent young conservative voice and founder of Turning Point USA, has been assassinated. This shocking event, occurring on September 10th at Utah Valley University, has left his supporters reeling and ignited a national debate about political discourse. Kirk, a figure deeply connected to the Trump administration and known for his strong advocacy of conservative policies, particularly concerning immigration, was a polarizing force. His organization, Turning Point USA, became a major platform for engaging young conservatives, hosting events and debates on campuses across the country. While his supporters hailed him as a champion of American values, critics often pointed to his rhetoric as divisive. The investigation into his assassination is ongoing, with the perpetrator still at large, adding another layer of unease to this already devastating event. This assassination has sent shockwaves, but what's next for the political right? We'll explore the fallout and the calls for change. Was Charles James Kirk's assassination a direct result of his own inflammatory rhetoric? A powerful analysis suggests that the hate-filled language he espoused may have ultimately come back to haunt him. Kirk, a 31-year-old evangelical firebrand, was known for making controversial statements, including remarks questioning the competence of Black pilots, advocating for harsh stances on LGBTQ+ rights and abortion, and promoting misinformation and conspiracy theories. This perspective argues that his discourse, often disguised as legitimate political speech, mirrored the dangerous rhetoric of the past that led to violence. While expressing sorrow for his death, the analysis critically examines Kirk's legacy, suggesting he contributed to an environment of hatred and jeopardized the safety of marginalized communities. The piece also touches on the political maneuvering to frame him as a martyr, highlighting the ongoing tension in American political dialogue. From the controversy surrounding Kirk's legacy, we turn to a life dedicated to uncovering history's secrets. A life rich in discovery and kindness comes to a close. We remember Charles Darwin James III, an archaeologist whose passion for history was ignited in his youth and flourished throughout his distinguished career. From his naval service during the Vietnam War to his work with tribal governments and the U.S. Forest Service, Chuck, as he was affectionately known, dedicated himself to understanding and preserving cultural heritage. He was respected for his knowledge and compassion by the tribal communities he served. Beyond his professional achievements, Chuck was cherished for his gentle nature, boundless optimism, and unwavering love for his family, whom he considered all his own, regardless of titles like step or biological. He passed away peacefully just before his 83rd birthday, leaving behind a legacy of love, learning, and enduring family bonds. His passing is a loss, but what about the decisions being made in the world of public discourse? We're looking at a school board's unexpected move. In a surprising turn of events, the Lynden School Board has decided to postpone a vote on establishing Charles James Kirk Day. This resolution, intended to honor the assassinated conservative figure on the anniversary of his death, has clearly sparked significant debate and reconsideration within the community. The delay suggests a need for further deliberation on how to commemorate public figures, especially those with controversial legacies. This decision highlights the ongoing discussions surrounding public memory and the impact of political figures on local communities. What this means for the future of such recognitions remains to be seen. This Lynden School Board decision is just the beginning of our recap. Stick around for the lightning round. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We covered the shocking assassination of Charles James Kirk, an in-depth look at his controversial legacy, the touching tribute to archaeologist Charles Darwin James III, and the Lynden School Board's postponement of Charles James Kirk Day. Don't miss out on future updates. Hit that like button, subscribe to Trendix, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment below to let us know your thoughts. Plus, follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected.